everyone, welcome to Rosebank Farm and Garden. We have a really exciting project today. We're going to be planting a Fat Albert spruce. We had some diseased pine trees on our driveway, which the power company removed as part of their preventative maintenance program, and that was such a great blessing to us. But those pine trees provided shade for our home from the late afternoon sun. And we've had this Fat Albert spruce, and we've been moving him around trying to find just the right spot where he'll provide shade for the corner of our home. So I think we've determined that's where he's going to go. And so we're going to get him in the ground today. Now the other problem we're dealing with is it has not rained in our area for 3 weeks. And I'm used to having a lot of rain, a lot of humidity, and everything is really dry. And also the spot where we're planting Fat Albert is where we could run into a lot of roots from the previous pine tree. So let's turn the camera around and go take a look at Fat Albert and where we want to place him. So you can see the old pine tree stump that was taken out, and I had a flower bed around it with a ring of rock. And there's Fat Albert, and I think that's where we want to put him. A Fat Albert doesn't get as tall as some of the other spruces. A Fat Albert spruce will get 15 feet tall and 8 feet wide, and I think that'll be a good size to shade the bottom floor of our home. I'm going to turn the camera slowly. There is a Black Hills spruce planted there that gets 25 feet tall, which will provide much more shade for this area. And then you can see where the magnolia didn't grow very well with the previous pine tree in it. And I think now you can see the distance there. The magnolia will have plenty of room, and that spruce will only get 8 feet wide, so they're not going to interfere with each other. From this vantage point, standing in the driveway, you can see how the sun sets. So Fat Albert is going to shade the lower floor of our home. And the ring of rock that goes around the old pine tree, we're going to redo this flower bed so it encircles the Fat Albert spruce. So the first thing to do to get started on this project is to move the rock out of the way and get ready to dig our hole. Oh, that's big. Oh my gosh.
I think we're going to find another spot, because I don't think you're going to
Can we
get...
chainsaw through it or use the hacksaw?
Well, I have one below it too, so... How far do we need to go?
As deep as that, but twice as wide.
What, a foot and a half?
Yeah. It branches out this way too. I think we just about got the diameter. Are you laughing at me? think you need to cut the legs off the pants. Turn it into shorts and had to take a break. It's hot out in that sun. There it comes. Woo woo!
Is that crackling or what?
I can hear it cracking.
You hear it cracking?
Yep. These roots are as thick as a limb. Woo! Success! Hey everybody, it is a new day. It took us much longer than we planned to get the pine roots out of the hole. We worked on it in the morning. We tried different things, the chainsaw, the sledgehammer and wedges, the sawzall. We kept digging and sweeping around it, but we finally got it out about 9:30. Look at how big that root is. That was the main one that split into the root here. I don't know if you can tell. And this one right here. Let me come around from the other side so you can see those two. So it went there and to this one. So anyways, we got all that out of there. We have a nice deep hole, but it is so dry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this hole up with water and then we're gonna let it drain so this gets saturated. I don't know if you can tell if I move some of the dirt, but just, it's so dry. It took about 18 minutes to fill the hole up this full. I noticed that it was draining as it was filling, but that looks pretty good. So now we're going to just wait and let this water drain into the soil. It's been an hour and a half and the water level has gone down tremendously. You can see where it was wet. There's still a little bit of water in the bottom of the hole, but I think we're going to go ahead and plant. All right, let's take a look at that. So the stats for the Fat Albert, it's 15 feet high, 8 foot wide, cold hardiness to zone 3, which is really good. The thing that I'm most worried about is this first one where it says keep moist for the first year. Right now, that's a problem. It is so dry. But a Fat Albert is one of the spruces that are extremely disease resistant, and that was one of the reasons why we chose it.
Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I do that too?
Throw some in the water.
Must be all there in the water. Are you scared that the tree limb's gonna break?
Do you want me to get the sawzall and cut it off? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Which way do you want it? Is that hard? Is it rough? Stab it. What are the tags? See how you find
No, you just, we're just...
That's a burlap right there.
Yeah, but it's biodegradable. The burlap's fine. It can go right in.
Look, and then I know this is what you put it on. Bam.
Let's straighten her up.
Yeah.
That Albert's gonna die there.
No, he's gonna do really good here.
Look,
More.
dude.
Yeah, a little more.
Look. Oh, buddy, no.
Hey, 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 Fat Albert's in the ground. He looks pretty good. The last thing we're gonna do is to help settle the soil around the roots. We're gonna put the hose on them for about the next 15 minutes and water them in really well. All right, so I got the hose on Fat Albert and we're just gonna leave this go for a little bit. We noticed when we took Fat Albert out of the can that there was only new root growth around the outside, probably from the way we were watering it. We're going to focus on watering right at the stem and try to saturate the root ball. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it inspiring and helpful to you of what to do if you're planting under really extreme dry conditions. Please check back. I'll give you updates on how Fat Albert is doing, and please like and subscribe to Rosebank Farm and Garden, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.